ever think about Luxembourg City? Probably not. It's okay, most people haven't.
Yeah.
But get this, it's packed with fascinating history and stunning views. So today, think of this as us mapping out your trip.
Yeah.
We're going deep on those can't miss spots, the ones that'll make you say, wow, why haven't I been here before?
You know, one thing that always gets me about Luxembourg City is it's passed as this, like, impenetrable fortress. I mean, conquered, rebuilt over and over, and you can kind of feel that layered history when you're there. It's incredible.
Okay, so first up, we're going underground.
All right.
Bock Casemates. You're talking a network of tunnels, like right beneath the city. UNESCO even made it a World Heritage Site. Secret passageways,
Yeah.
hidden chambers. What's the deal with these tunnels?
So picture this. You're in the middle of a siege, right?
Not intense.
Yeah, and these tunnels, they were lifelines. Soldiers, supplies, communication, the whole 9 yards. There are even stories of, like, entire armies using them to change the course of battle.
Whoa. So not just some cool basement situation.
No, these were strategically vital. And of course, they offer some pretty fantastic views, too.
All right, now you're speaking my language. Views. What are we talking here?
Imagine the old city laid out beneath you, the Alzette River winding through it, and off in the distance, the modern skyline. It really is a striking contrast.
Okay, that's going straight on the itinerary. So we come up from these underground tunnels, and bam, we're in front of the Grand Ducal Palace. Can you remind me what a Grand Duchy is again?
Yeah, so think of it like a kingdom, but instead of a king, you've got a Grand Duke.
Makes sense.
And fun fact, Luxembourg is the only independent Grand Duchy left in the world.
Oh, wow. I did not know that. And this palace? This is where the Duke lives.
It is. Well, it's the official residence, at least.
So what's it like inside?
Well, they do open parts of it up for tours in the summer.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you can check out those elegant courtyards, the throne room, even a pretty incredible collection of Flemish tapestries. It's a cool peek into that royal world.
Okay, swapping palaces for people watching now.
Done.
Place Guillaume II. This is where I imagine things get lively.
Absolutely. Place Guillaume II, or Noodler, as the locals call it, is like the heart of the city. You've got your bustling marketplace, those charming sidewalk cafes, people everywhere. And right there in the square, you can't miss the city hall.
Which, speaking of, I'm picturing a pretty impressive building.
It's a great example of that neoclassical style, very grand.
So all this exploring has to work up an appetite, right? Asking for a friend. Any good spots around Place Guillaume II to grab a bite or find some souvenirs?
Plenty. You name it, they've got it. Traditional Luxembourgish food, international cuisine, plus souvenir shops galore.
Perfect. All right, time for something a little different. Notre-Dame Cathedral. It dates back to the 17th century, which, I gotta say, for a cathedral feels pretty new.
It is, relatively speaking.
So what makes this one architecturally special?
It's a cool mix of late Gothic with these Renaissance touches. And inside, well, let's just say the stained glass is something else. You've also got intricate sculptures everywhere and a really impressive neo-Gothic altar.
You had me at stained glass. Anything in particular we should look for?
The rose window above the entrance is pretty famous.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, and honestly, take your time with the sculptures when you're there. The detail is amazing.
Will do. Okay, last but not least, and I have a feeling this one's going to be special, the Adolphe Bridge. Why is this bridge a must-see?
It's all about that view. Just imagine you're walking across this huge arch bridge, sun's out, and below you, the entire Pétrusse Valley opens up. It's breathtaking.
Paint me a picture. What am I looking at?
You'll see the old city fortifications, a reminder of that fortress past. Then down in the valley, the Grand neighborhood, and way off in the distance, that modern architecture. It's quite a sight.
And, of course, a perfect selfie spot.
Oh, absolutely. You'll want to remember this one.
All right, I'm convinced. Secret tunnels, grand palaces, bustling squares, breathtaking bridges. That's a lot packed into one city.
It really is. Luxembourg might fly under the radar, but it's a hidden gem for sure. A blend of old and new, something for everyone.
Well said. All right, folks, there you have it. Your Luxembourg City adventure awaits. Get out there and explore.
You won't regret it.
And that wraps up another deep dive.
Until next time.
Bye for now.